Porzingis. The rebound by Murray.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Butler against Levine. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Look, Levine is such a gifted scorer that it opens up so much for him out of pick and roll action.
And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Curry. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
Now Westbrook. Here's Levine. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early is already paying off. Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Moody. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Green, the pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, try as they might, the defense can't stop Porzingis inside. He's too tall and too committed.
And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Kick by Murray. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you gotta have some hang time to pull that off. Curry against Westbrook. Curry passes to Moody. Inside. Here's Porzingis. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Left side Levine. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. No good with a layup. Warriors trail by 3. It's tipped.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter. It's stolen by Green. Curry looking it over. Down low. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Green is so clever at forcing the D's hand. Gotta be careful how you guard him inside.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's Levine. Drives to the hoop. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. And so Curry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line is the next best thing.
And one thing about this game, Grant, on any for you to the middle. Uses the glass on the layup.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum. Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Green, a screen. Porzingis passes to Green. What a finish from Porzingis.
That's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Levine. It's stolen by Green. Curry against Westbrook. Outside for Butler. Here's Porzingis. Outside. Green. 5 to shoot. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And Porzingis, known to everyone as the unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
I heard that actually Kevin Durant gave it to him due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another.
Westbrook picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. And Sacramento making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. The Warriors lead by 3. Curry with it. He's got 5. Pass to Green. To the inside. Porzingis. And it's blocked. And here we go. Sacramento on the fast break. And Westbrook slams it home.
Nice job there by Levine making the extra pass and putting it on the money.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And
Westbrook outside. Murray, screen on Curry. Pass to Eubanks. And here's DeRozan. Back to Eubanks. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Well, he's called the unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. Butler with a steal. Pass to Moody. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's Levine for three. The three-pointer is good from Levine.
Quick trigger there. Levine ready to shoot before the pass even reaches his hand.
And stolen by Murray. Butler against Levine. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. To the paint. And stolen by Murray. DeRozan outside. Westbrook outside. Eubanks the screen. Westbrook, the pass to Eubanks. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. Well for the Kings to it's DeRozan missing. Golden State has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Curry finds Green. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Now the Kings in transition. The 3 from DeRozan. The rebound by Moody. Warriors trail by 10. Green, the pass to Porzingis. And here's Curry for 3. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Eubanks the screen. DeRozan passes to Eubanks. Sacramento passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. DeRozan. The shot comes out. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Porzingis passes to Butler. Moody with it. He's picked up by Levine. For 3, Porzingis. And that one's off. His 5th miss in 11 tries. Levine surveys the D. Ooh, Levine with full force.
Well, taking it into his own hands right there. Levine doing a great job getting to the rim.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Launches a 3. Second shot opportunity. And he got the
crowd is, oh, wow.
Ray Allen has done it again! Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here! And beautifully put away!
With the arm of the fake! The reverse! And the foul!
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell!
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow!
Ray Allen has done it again! Dynamite!
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
These two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. We've got Ty Jerome. He's out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Prosper in at the center. Caldwell-Pope for three. Another miss by Caldwell-Pope. Jones finds Giddey. Pass to Richards. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. It's Morant in the corner. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. To the paint, here's Richards, and he banks in the lane.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Memphis has gone 0-3 from three-point land, nothing yet going outside. And finished off by Morant.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Here's Richards. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
On the wing, Giddey. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Morant drives in.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Here's Richards. Rebounded by Prosper. Prosper's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Richards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Prosper's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They set the pick. This one for 3. The rebound by Richards.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ball stolen. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. The Bulls making a switch here. Smith has checked in. And so here's Memphis. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Chicago. We talked about the game plan he has in place for Ja Morant. Coach was forthcoming, saying it's no secret you need to turn him into a shooter. If he gets a step at the rim, you already lost that battle. He can drain a few from outside, but we are willing to live with that. Appreciate the honest answer. Kevin?
Allie, thank you so much.
Second team foul.
To stop the run. Oh my goodness, what a play! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Slick drive by Buzelis. He moves well for a guy that size.
Here's Jerome. Shoots it up. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's a Okoro. The layup off target. Memphis leading by 5. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tough move by Morant, taking the shot and absorbing the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
How about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Now, here's Okoro. Scoreless thus far. From about 19 feet, and it's Coward with the rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, shaky defense there, giving up the bucket plus sending KCP to the line.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Bulls trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Smith left side. Inside. To halt the run. The Grizzlies pull it in. Prosper's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Morant with the drive. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Prosper misses.
Just enough resistance to force them up, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And so it's Memphis with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into... And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Ja Morant, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Ty Jerome. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Puts up a three. That shot, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 9-point game. Okoro passes to Smith, and then
John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you.
he's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And here are the Bulls now. Grizzlies making the shot. Giddy, no good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Caldwell-Pope with the screen on Smith. Here's Prosper. And the three ball is good. Prosper's got 5 points in the quarter.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. 4-on-3 break. For the three. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Buzelis. And it's Coward with the rebound. Coward's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Giddy. They can't stop the run with that one. Memphis leading by 15. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. Offline with his three. Bulls have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Over to the wing. Here's Giddy. And again, Chicago. No good. Morant reaches to Caldwell-Pope. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Back to Smith, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Jerome with the steal. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Finish off the break. 8 points for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Bulls trail by 17. Giddy the pass to Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. A top 10 pick in 2020, Jalen Smith, Richard, played for 3 teams before his 25th birthday. He's seen a lot.
Yeah, that's such a challenge for a young player. I moved around a bit, but it was later in my career. Give Jalen credit. Despite the changes, he is still developing well.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Caldwell Pope's got 11 points.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Giddey. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the right side. And stolen by Giddey. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Smith. Here's Prosper. Pass to Coward. Over Okoro. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
They've got Miller. Sexton is out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. And it's Williams at the 3. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. No one near as Jerome lets it go. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him. And it's Sexton penetrating. It's deflected. Caldwell Pope against Miller. Fires the 3. That one, no good.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Coward. Down low, here's Prosper. An easy 2 points on the layup. Prosper's got 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 11 points in the game. Here's Yabusele. He can't get that one. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Pass to Prosper. And stolen by Miller. Rebounded by Prosper. Prosper's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Out to the right wing. Now here's Morant for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Williams can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Solid elevation there. A consistent point of release, and KCP with excellent shot mechanics.
And it's Simons missing. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Bulls trail by 21. Morant with the steal. Pass to Jerome.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
From deep.
2 minutes.
Knocks down the three ball. 8 points for him.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here are the Bulls now. After Memphis gets the 3. 6 on the shot clock. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And the Bulls with another miss. Memphis with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Nice shot by Yabusele.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
1:10 left to play in the third. Caldwell Pope up top over Miller. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Morant with a wide open look. And again, Memphis no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Yabusele. No good from outside. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by the Bulls.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
And Sexton has it in the corner. Stolen by Yabusele. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up. 3 seconds left. And Yabusele with the lay-in, good. Yabusele's got 6. And so is the Memphis Grizzlies. With a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead, 16. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Caldwell Pope out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Morant. And it's Prosper in at the center position.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Caldwell Pope with a screen for Morant. And Morant throws it down.
That play is Morant's ball handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
Miller against Caldwell Pope. Miller the pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Yabusele can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. There's the pick. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Caldwell Pope pretty effective in that pick and roll.
Yabusele in the post. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Sexton grabs the board.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Morant up top. Launches it. Rebounded by Sexton. Bulls trail by 16. Simons, and the layup is off. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Does not go in. And Simons has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Now Williams. From outside, Morant there for the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Jacks up a three. And Contavious Caldwell-Pope with a three. Caldwell-Pope's got 5 points now this quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The open look here for Sexton. What a response! Hitting a three of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Williams with the rebound. Chicago has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Now Yabusele. It's off target. 1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Simon.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Grizzlies.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Prosper, defended by Yabusele. Morant fires. Williams with the rebound. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Now Yabusele. Sexton buries the deep ball. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Beyond the arc. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama with a three, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer, has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd's oh, wow. He's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama with a three, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer, has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag, and the crowd's oh, wow. He's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Overrun.
He's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quit Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Overrun.
He's done it again.
Let's bring out the starters for your Chicago Bulls.
When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. We've got Butler. Moody is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Curry in at the shooting guard. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer. It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
That shot, no good. Moody on the wing, checked by Sexton. Green against Smith. Green, the pass to Porzingis. Knocks it down from distance. Porzingis has got 5 points.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
The drive by Simons.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Here's Butler. Green, a screen. Driving to the basket. The shot by Butler, no good.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Sexton misses.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Green with a screen on Sexton. Outside, Green. And the layup is good off the glass.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Smith. Misses the three. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Butler against Simons. Green for three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Buzelis. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Green for three.
That shot off the mark. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Okoro. Finished off the break.
That's how you do it in transition. Get the ball ahead and let your finishers do the rest.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Green. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
The 3 from Sexton. Drills it from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Warriors lead by 3. Porzingis sets a screen. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Smith with the rebound. And so Simons will bring it up for Chicago. Smith outside. Simons against Butler. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
Now here's Butler. He's scoreless. Outside Curry. Inside. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Buzelis. Back to Okoro. Porzingis grabs the board. The Warriors lead by 3. Green, Curry. The 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. No one covering. Smith's got his second basket.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Knocks it loose. Outside Butler. Here's Porzingis. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for gold. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. They've got Moody. Stephen Curry is out there with Butler. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Porzingis in at the 5.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis, not shying away from some physicality inside.
Here's Curry. Chicago making their last shot. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. B.A.?
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Moody with it. Picked up by Sexton. Green. Simons with a rebound. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Now here's Moody. Guarded by Okoro. And here's Curry for 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. It's going to go on Moses Moody. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Now, here's Green. Pass to Porzingis, and they double up Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
4 on the clock. Green, the pass to Moody. Over Okoro. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so Simons will bring it up for Chicago. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And he lobs it up top. Knocked loose. Green with the ball. Picked up by Sexton.
Minutes remaining in the first half.
Butler passes to Green. And there's a pick. And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Now here's Butler. No made baskets yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
And here's Simons outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion. And everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Now here's Butler, guarded by Okoro. They kick it out to Porzingis. Smith with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. The drive by Simons. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up.
Porzingis with a screen on Sexton. They kick it out to Porzingis. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of this game. And it's Green missing. The Bulls have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And it's Simons missing.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Now Green. He has 6. Outside Moody. Outside for Green. He got it up. No good. Would have counted had it gone. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Fan Half-Court Shots.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Bruce Ellis out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game, and the shot goes in. And the Warriors lead by 2.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Well, with his size and a soft touch to go with it, that's an easy bucket.
Simons has a shoot-first mindset, but he also takes great pride in making plays for others.
And what a wild ride last season for the Warriors, Tim.
Well, it was a roller coaster. They started out hot out of the gate, then they faded, falling all the way to the 11th seed at one point in the West. Then the Jimmy Butler trade righted the ship and got them back in the playoffs.
And as we're starting to see more of Buzelis, his coaches want more of that, just impacting the glass.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you, Brian.
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. There's the block, and he's able to get it back. Has to post. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
It's his first trip to the line, and he drops it first. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Banked it in off the glass. And now a 6-point Bulls lead.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Screen by post. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Post. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Bulls leading by 4. Collins inside. He's against post. Giddey passes to Williams. Back to Giddey. Up and in on the layup. Giddey's got 6.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Up top, Horford. Covered by Richards. Horford, a screen on Collins. Back to Horford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
It's Giddey on the wing. He has 6. Good on the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Now here's post. Tight defense on him. Curry's shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Giddey. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Hey, I'd keep feeding him every trip. He's been on fire this quarter.
Screen by Horford. From downtown. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Chicago leading by 8. Giddey into the lane. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Yabusele against Curry. Pass to Santos. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. It's the Bulls leading. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Butler. So on the floor for Golden State. Butler out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Moody. And it's Green in at the power forward position. The shot no good. Collins with the defensive effort. Giddey passes to Richards. Off target with a jump hook.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost them that time.
Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Left side Curry. Over Giddey. And there's Curry on the assist from Butler.
Yeah, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
And it's Giddey missing. Warriors trail by 8. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Curry. Puts up a 3. Oh, Curry! A sick triple!
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
To the middle. And stolen by Porzingis. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Green. The putback. Outside Moody. Back to Green. Tries again. Oh, look at Green. Get his inside.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And stolen by Porzingis. Outside Butler. Green with a screen on Giddey. Now Green to tie it up. Yabusele rips down the board.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Porzingis operating inside. Porzingis.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Here's Giddey. He launches, and he nails it.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Outside Butler. Here's Curry. Butler outside. Porzingis with a screen on Giddey. Now Porzingis. KP rips the rim.
Oh my! Huge play from Porzingis. A testament to the competitiveness that he plays with.
2 minutes.
Giddey outside. And no surprise here at this stage of the game.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Richards. Uzelis comes in for Collins. Okoro is checked in for Yabusele. And it's Colin Sexton in for Williams. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. The coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
You have to admire Sexton's confidence. Fantastic initiative in understanding when to shoot off the catch.
Here's Porzingis. Now Green. Oh, he can't get the layup. Giddey.
Yeah, what determination by Giddey inside. Taking the foul and taking his shot.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
At the line for 2.
And he ends up making the second. And that stretches their lead to 8. Golden State now running out of time. Left side Butler. Outside Porzingis. Here's the pick. Now Green. Puts up the tray. Oh, it's off target.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making it.
Oh, Green rips down the board. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. And it's Porzingis at 7'3", a monster to go to late in the game.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Chicago. 6-point game. Money from 3.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porzingis. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Cash from downtown.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Fires the 3. So no problem for Chicago. They get the win.
Well,
all right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd's
He's done it again!
dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Brett Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd's
He's done it again!
Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce.
Don't forget.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Russell Westbrook out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Eubanks in at the center position. And for Chicago, Nick Richards out there with Buzelis. Then it's Isaac Okoro. Then it's Anthony Simon. Here we go. And it's Sexton in at the 2. And Stan, talking about this matchup for a second, when it comes to moving the ball, these two teams have to be considered two of the very best at it.
Couldn't agree more, Kevin. Both of these groups, very selfless. Got to give a lot of credit to these coaching staffs for getting their guys to buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team chemistry. And by the way, it wins a lot of games, too.
Now here's Murray. After Colin Sexton's miss. Murray scanning the floor. And he makes no mistake on the... slam dunk.
And boy, Murray just understands the game. Everything looks like it comes easy for him, including making plays for others.
Simons against Westbrook. Simons kicks to Okoro. To the inside. Richards. Eubanks grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And great offensive firepower for the Kings. But you know what, Stan? They know they got to defend.
Well, their head coach, Doug Christie, made his bones at that end. But it's on these players to execute, and that'll be the challenge.
3 on the clock. Levine's shot is off.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Eubanks grabs the miss. Here's DeRozan. And he drops it in from the low post.
With his strength and explosiveness, DeRozan's so imposing when he gets it inside.
Here's the screen. Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Levine. The Bulls getting the bucket. Eubanks the pass to Levine. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in, and a missed layup. Bulls have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. To the middle, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Levine finds Westbrook. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Levine. A 3-ball. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
And it's the Kings with the ball. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Eubanks with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Gonzalez grabs the board. Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Here's Levine. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. A two-time dunk champion, Zach LaVine can hammer it down, coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great play.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. DeRozan a screen. Eubanks the pass to DeRozan. Simons with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Back to Simons. Buzella sets a screen for Simons. To the paint. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. Now here's Levine. Murray outside. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Eubanks. Murray outside. Back to Eubanks. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Levine. Can't hit from in close. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Kings lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. Sexton is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Nick Richards. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Coro in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The Kings have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
And he nails the third. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Kings leading now by 4. Levine feeling it out a bit. Inside. Rebound by the Bulls. Richards got 5 rebounds tonight. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, the Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Murray. To the paint, pocket 4. The rebound by Richard. Bulls trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And here they come. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the slam dunk by Simon.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
Here's Westbrook. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now, here's Simon. He's got 8. Here's Richards. No good with the layup. Levine up top, defended by Sexton. Chicago trailing here. Simons, the pass to Richards. Got a piece of it. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Free throw good, Levine.
Well, you love to have a shooter like Levine on your roster. The defense has to cover a lot more ground when he's on the floor.
Collins checked in for the Bulls. Now, here's Monk. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Outside, Levine. There's a screen by Achua. To the left side wing. Lays it up and takes it in.
Well, when Levine looks to pass, it makes him so much more valuable.
Here's Simon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Anthony Simons cut his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, Stan. Some pretty good manners.
You aren't kidding, Kevin. And I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball, he couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop. Levine getting quick with it that time, changing it up.
Pass to Collins, and finished off by Collins.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Sacramento moving it around. Got it. Good job on the low post. And the Kings lead by 8.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Here's Simon. Right side, Collins. From downtown, scored the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And you can see the passing ability at his size. Buzelis is all for getting it to his open teammate.
Simons against Monk. To the middle. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And they repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the inside. Shot by Collins, no good. Kings leading now by 7. Monk outside. There's a screen by Achua. The shot by Monk is no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Over to the left wing. Okoro wide open. He fires. The 3-pointer no good. Here's Levine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and drop.
Sacramento shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with
Monk looking around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. With great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Here's Achua. The Bulls knocking down the 3. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second.
Defended by Yabusele. That shot off. Here's Giddey. And he gets it to go. Giddey's got his first points of the game.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside.
how well
Hunter for three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Kings. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard.
Stranger things have happened. Miller is out there with Williams. Then it's Ivy. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. And it's Giddey in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Connects from three-point range.
Well, those go down.